Alright, Wally here with Old Man Toy Soldiers. I decided to do a little project. I was looking through some boxes and some bags, and essentially just looking through all my clutter of minis, and I came across a bag of what appear to be Chaos Space Marines for Warhammer 40k. So, I'm going to look through here, and I'm going to rescue them, and we are going to see what we can't come up with this fine afternoon. Alright, so, cool. We got a little raptor looking guy here. Possessed wings, chain swords. He'd be pretty easy to fix. Let's put him aside. We got another raptor. Death Guardian looking guy. We'll put him in a pile. Let's see. So there's a guy in robes here. I noticed in the bag there are a few more robes, so I'm going to put them in a pile. Chaos Marines here. Let's just put generic Chaos Space Marines in one pile. Oh, like old school Havocs. Busted ass. What do you call them? Corn Berserkers. More Chaos Marines, more Chaos Marines. Alright, so it's cool old school sorcerer right here. Look at that. Wicked cool model. I'm going to put him aside since he's a character. Another raptor. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do with these guys. I think if I can get enough raptors, I'm going to start them. Again, more Havocs, more Chaos Space Marines. Lots of Chaos Space Marines, just regular old Chaos. Death Guard. Guys. Another one. So obviously they're going to need some repairing. Chain swords. Guns, whatever they need. What is this guy? Oh, look at that. Old school. Nope, that's probably not focused right. Oh, there you go. Old school Plague Marine, Norms or anything, but super cool model. We'll put him in a pile. So essentially what I want to do is I want to rescue some of these models, for lack of a better term, and I don't know, paint them up, see what I'll do. Maybe I'll just give them right back to Dave and he'll have a fully painted army. There's a few of these robed guys in here that are pretty cool too. So I do have a Cypher model. Look at that. A random. I do have a Cypher model that I think he could go with. Okay, now I'm being like way less discerning about what I'm grabbing. Oh, he'd be cool with wings. Another kind of character dude. So replace his arm, give him something. We'll see if I'll put him aside. Oh, I can make this work, eh? Old school metal berserker on the back of his juggernaut. Champ on bike. Okay. I'm going to put him aside in a special spot. Right, so. Alright, with all that said, I have 8. Take this guy out of the way. I have 8 raptors here. Okay, that's why. There you go. So I have him, then these guys here. I think I can make that guy the champ. And there you go, 8. So what I'm thinking is Mark of Corn maybe. Because they would go super awesome with this old school Corn Warrior on Juggernaut, which I'll do as a bike. So, character on a bike. So let's begin. Oh, and then also this guy. Okay. So what I'm going to do is all these guys here and him, they're all going to get a bath. This guy probably doesn't need one. I think I'll just prime him. Save some time. Paint this guy. We'll begin with that. 2 characters. Chaos Lord with a jump pack, double lightning claws. A character on a juggernaut. And a bunch of raptors with a champ with a banner. I wonder if I have a power fist around here for this guy. We will see what we got for this guy. Maybe a lightning claw or something. Oh, he needs a gun, doesn't he? I don't know. I'll look at the rulebook and we'll see what we come up with here, and then we'll be back with all that. You're probably thinking, what the heck, Wally? What the heck? This guy unprimed. That guy unused. So, what happened is I looked through the rule book. I'm going to use this guy somewhere. I'm not sure where. There is no more Chaos Lord on bike or Juggernaut. Maybe the new book. Who knows? I have some ideas for him. Maybe a Lord Discordant. I have ideas. Anyway, so what I did is I started looking through my pile, looking through my bits, and I came up with Corn Raptors. Now, on the Old Man Toy Soldiers Facebook page, you'll see a better picture of these guys. But it's the Raptors that I showed you out of the bag. And I took some other bits from Chaos Marines and the Skull Taker kit from Age of Sigmar. And the Blades of Corn Warriors, essentially. So a bunch of like corn bits. And I put these like cool Raptors together. This guy is going to be the unit champion. So he's not much changed. I reposed the arms. Gave him a new head. A few things like that. So I have a bunch of those in here. The other thing I came up with is Terminators. There's a bunch of Terminators in that bag. So, and then I found a few more. So now I have this cool squad. So this is going to be a Chaos Lord and Terminator arm with lightning claws. Let me see if there's a relic or something. And then I just have a bunch of like, I have a bunch of these models were in there. They are from an old box set. And they were supposed to be Crimson Slaughter models. They're fighting Dark Angels in the box set, I think. So I have a bunch of those mixed in here. This guy, I think, is just a Chaos Marine, but. So I have a squad of Chosen. Oh, here's another guy in that squad. So a squad of Chosen, even though they're not optimal in the game, I don't care. And then I had a few Marines. So there we go. And then this bad boy, which nobody uses, I don't care. And I had this little guy sitting around that bag. I was like, what the heck? Let's do him. Lord of Possession. So there you go. It's like 52 power level, 53 power level. If I take the Raptors down to 5-man, it's a proper Crusade force, which is what I am going for, hence power level. So there, that is the end of my pledge. So after all that, after all you saw, my searching, what I came up with was something completely different. Such are the joys of modeling. Came up with something completely different. Went through the old bits boxes. Found pieces. A cool little corn axe. Found some pieces. Put some guys together. Kit bash the crap out of them. And that is going to be the start. Maybe they'll join my other chaos stuff I have. Who knows? This is just a project to get this painted. To get the old creative juice boiling. While we're locked down before we can play. And hopefully inspire others to do the same here on Old Men Toy Soldiers. Check us out on the page at Old Men Toy Soldiers. There'll be a link in the description below to our Facebook group. Our Facebook page, rather. And we'll be starting Instagram and all that right away. Just brand new. And getting this going. Hobby progress as well. You can see Brent's doing Arabs on there for like 28mm historicals. There's lots of Flames of War, all kinds of stuff, Blood and Plunder. So check it out on there. Everybody has their own little projects going. For Tale of Toy Soldiers, a little 6-week project. Again, all the info is on the page as well. I'm going to keep reiterating that. But I'll put kind of the idea of what Tale of Toy Soldiers is in the description as well. So this is my pledge. A bunch of Chaos Marines, other than the Raptors, which were not included in the video at all. It's just, after all that, this is what I came up with. You'll notice it's kind of black and white. I prime black, used a pretty much top-down zenithal shading. So you get some pre-shading. I don't have an airbrush. A working airbrush anyway. So I did this, and then we'll see where we go for colors. I'm not going to promise anything. Earlier in this video I promised I was going to do a whole bunch of things, and none of them came to be. So no more promises. We'll just, I'll show progress and I'll discuss what I did. Too long didn't listen. If you just came to the end, from the beginning, found a bag of Marines, wanted to rescue them, picked out some, came up with a new idea in the middle of picking them. So we're not doing Fallen yet. Instead we're doing these crazy Chaos Marines. Found some bits, converted everything up a bit, like put little cloaks on these guys. The Raptors here have like cool Chaos bits. Everybody's a little converted. Even this ruined. This was completely ruined actually. I had to rebuild a bunch of it. Cool, like little turret, wooden turret. There we go. That's what I'm doing. Week 1, Tale of Toy Soldiers. I hope you all enjoy it. Leave a comment below what you think. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. All that fun stuff. And we'll see you later on Old Men, Toy Soldiers.